Hey, it's Copper Carver, and today we're looking at the DeckTok Smart Foldable Floor Lamp. So this is a floor lamp that is bringing a really neat idea to the floor lamp space. And what neat idea is that? It is foldable, but also at the same time, it can be mounted on the wall. So it has multiple like little ankle parts, little areas where you can fold it. That way it can have different shapes. I know one cool way is you can have everything go up straight and then the top just folds over and it looks like a lamp just about. But also you can disconnect it from the base and put it on the wall, and all of a sudden you have this really cool light on the wall. So I'm just really excited about this. I will admit though, if it uses the exact same software as their other normal floor lamp uses, I'm not really the biggest fan of it. A lot of the lights that move are super fast and super choppy and not really that smooth, but we'll see if this is any different. But yeah, let's just go ahead and open it up. I can tell you it's really heavy because in order to be able to fold and move, it needs a really heavy base to make sure that it can support it. Here we go. So right on top, we have the user manual. Looks like this does come with a remote, so that's nice. Here is the plug, or part of the plug. Here is the other part of the plug. You know, I'll admit, for being able to put on the wall, the cord doesn't look like it's going to be that long. Like, I don't know, maybe something will surprise me. But yeah, because if you want to mount this high on the wall, I don't know, that's not the longest cord, to be honest. Like, I don't know. I mean, if it's above a desk, I guess you could put, you know, a little plug extender on your desk or something like that. But anyways, we've got the plug. Here is the remote itself. This remote looks pretty familiar. I mean, most lamps kind of have the same thing on it anyways. And then we have all the plugs and the little clips right there. It looks like we have the light itself. All right. Okay. Check that out. Whoa. So I wonder, so it can be folded straight. Okay. Just like that. But then, like I said before, it can be folded in multiple ways. Heck, you could even do it behind your monitor like this. I mean, shoot, you can do some pretty cool stuff. That's probably the most exciting part about this. You know, you can fold it and just create some cool stuff. You know, what I was talking about earlier is you can have it up straight and then just this part can like be over you if you're reading or something like that. Now, I will say their floor lamp that they have is really good material. It's metal, it's heavy. This right here is plastic. But that makes sense to me because if you're gonna have it on the wall, you know, being heavy will make it not be able to stay on the wall as good. So what I'm thinking is that these little black brackets in here are for holding it on the wall. Anyways, we have the foldable light, which is super cool. I love that. And then the base. All right, whoa. Yeah. That's heavy. Yeah, that's pretty heavy. Oh, actually interesting. Okay. Yeah, so it looks like it goes in there and you screw it in with something. Yeah, that's really cool. All I have to do is screw this in one time, so I'll do that. Okay, so we're just gonna do the initial plug-in and reaction first. Up against this door, so let's do that. Okay. Turns red for flashing. Okay, so let me now connect this to the app and we'll take a look at some of the scenes. So I go to the DeckTok app and then I press plus and I add it. I did connect it to the Wi-Fi off screen, but after you connect it to the Wi-Fi, here it is. You have your colors, you have your whites, your warms, your cools, typical colors. These are preset combinations that are static. We'll take a look at these later. And then over here on the right, these are the scenes. Or, you know, on the Govee app, you'd call them scenes. They're preset moving lights. Feel free to pause at any point to take a look at any of these. Like I said before, whatever software this is using that a bunch of companies use, I do not normally like these preset scenes. They move too quick. They're not smooth enough. But, I mean, at least there are quite a few different options. So that is nice. Over here we got their music reaction mode. So that is nice that it does react to music. You can either have it from the device or from the app. And then, yeah. Over here you can set timers. So that's also really nice. But yeah, fairly simple app. Easy to use. You can color different segments. But you know what? Let's go ahead and take a look at it. So you can see right here how you can actually move it in different parts, which is really cool. Like honestly, if I just wanted this top head like this, I mean, it looks cool. It's really neat. I don't know. It's just, I like it a lot. The fact that I can do all this movement, it's just, I mean, you can be so creative. And then, so there's a little pivot there, but I don't know if it's supposed to do that because it almost wants to fall because of its weight. Yeah, super cool. And whenever it's just in normal upright mode, it's actually pretty tall. You can see right there how the color segments go. I like it. All right, let's take a look at some of the scenes.
So self-assured when you talk about all the things you're gonna do. You gon' let the world make your dreams come true. What a shame I fooled you twice. Bet you think you know it all. Think you had your back against the wall. Now it's time to get your bait.
So I'll be honest, I like it. Hello? Oh, is it still on music mode? I don't know. Why is it doing the color change? Anyways, this is a really neat light. The fact that it has the different colors and it's foldable and you can do all this cool stuff with it. I mean, I still don't like the scenes that much, but oddly enough, some of the scenes actually seem a lot smoother than on the floor lamp. I don't know if that actually is the case. This does look really good when you choose the scenes that are static. So I shouldn't call them scenes, but static colors, whenever you segment it, actually look really good. I probably personally wouldn't use this, use its scenes, but I would just do some different color combination and just, so I don't know why it's changing colors. It must be on a music mode or something. I don't know. But yeah, is it worth $110? I don't know. It's a floor lamp. No, maybe 60 bucks. But the fact that it you know, you can mount it and fold it on a wall, which I'm about to kind of redo my game room a bit. So I can't really show that right now. I'm sorry for that. But I mean, just, I don't know. I'd say 80 to 100, probably leaning towards 100. No, probably leaning towards 80 because of the folding part. Like, that part's super cool, and the fact that you can mount it on a wall. You just don't see many lights with that. So, do I recommend this? Yeah, I think so. I think so. But only if you're looking for something completely unique like this. But yeah, guys, short, sweet, really cool, so different. I'm excited to see if I do mount this up. Anyways, guys, it's been Carver. I appreciate y'all stopping by. Please like, share, and subscribe.